Krishna. Now we do Bhagavad Gita, chapter 1, verse 29 and 30 in this video. वेपतुश्च शरीरे मे रोमहर्षश्च जायते गाण्डीवं स्रंसते हस्तात् त्वक्चैवा परिदह्यते. Translation: My whole body is trembling, my hair is standing on end, my bow Gandiva is slipping from my hand, and my skin is burning. Skin is burning is fever. Our teacher Adipurush Prabhu had told. He even got fever due to, that kind of compassion which was making his mouth dry and limbs quiver. Actually, he is telling hair is standing on end, and Prabhupada explains that hair stands on end for two reasons. Either you become spiritually very ecstatic, then hair stands on end. It's one of the symptoms of spiritual ecstasy. Or if you are, here it was material, it was his, Prabhupada says, such phenomena occur either in great spiritual ecstasy or out of great fear under material conditions. So here it was his material, there is no fear in transcendental realization. Arjuna's symptom in this situation is out of material fear, namely loss of life. So here Arjuna was having only material symptoms, and therefore his hair was standing on its end. Now the next verse 30. Nacha shaknomyavastatum brahmativa cha me manaha nimittani cha pashyami viparitani keshava. Chapter 1, text 30, translation: I am now unable to stand here any longer. I am forgetting myself and my mind is reeling. I see only causes of misfortune, O Krishna, killer of Keshi demon. So, Arjuna is now telling that, I see only causes of misfortune. What is there? We're going to kill people, kill our relatives. What is the point? So actually, he is telling Viparitani, now why do we want to kill actually here? We want to gain the kingdom. Why do we want kingdom? Because we want to be happy. But I am not seeing that end result. By killing these people, the results are going to be Viparitani Keshava. It's going to be the opposite of what I want. So he is showing some remorse here. He is telling that it's going to be really frustrating. So it's like if somebody is not hungry, they don't want to cook. So he is not seeing, that he is going to be happy. So he does not want to kill. As simple as that. So then the next verse, but there's one more point here. Prabhupada mentions that, here Arjuna was seeing from material point of view, and it was his personal interest that he didn't want to kill because he wanted to enjoy. But did he see Krishna's interest? No, he didn't. He did not see what was Krishna's interest. And same way, we all jivas, we all human beings, when we don't see Krishna's interest and when we do according to our interest, which is contrary to the duties we are supposed to be doing, either as a householder or as a student or as a sannyasi, if we are not doing our duties according to that, or if we are not doing our duties according to the profession of a teacher, which is Brahmana profession, of an administrator, which is a Kshatriya profession, which is the businessman's profession, which is a Vaishya profession, or which is, to work under someone, Shudra profession. So if we are not doing our duties according to our profession, then, we are going to be miserable, because Varna is, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. And ashrama is brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha, sannyasi. According to our varna and according to our ashrama, if we are not going to do the duties, actually varna and ashrama is, described by Lord Krishna. Bhagavad Gita says that chatur varnyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagashaha, which means, 4 gunas and karmas, I have created. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. And according to one's guna and karma, according to one's nature and according to one's duties. So if we are not following that, just because we don't like to follow. Here, as a Kshatriya, his dharma was to fight, but he felt that I don't like to kill my enemies. Duryodhana and others were his enemies, and he didn't want to kill the enemies. What to speak of killing one's own, relatives? He didn't even want to kill those enemies who had done all kinds of things. That you come to know in the next verse. So if Arjuna did not want to kill them, then he didn't want to kill anybody else, which is the opposite of Kshatriya Dharma. According to the Kshatriya Dharma, if some Kshatriya is, asking you to fight, is waging a war against you, you should be very happy to fight. Because dying in the war field is equal to entering, you will enter into sun globe. Even if a sannyasi is absorbed in spiritual culture, he at his death will at least enter the sun globe. So Kshatriya will enter the sun globe. But Arjuna does not want to see that. He is just seeing that it's killing. He's not saying it's fighting. He's saying it's killing. It's like as if it's murder. He's talking like that because he is thinking of his teacher Bhishma and Drona. Krishna had purposefully kept the chariot in front of them, and now he's only thinking from his teachers. How can I kill my teacher? How can I kill my grandfather? On those points, Now the next verse. So Prabhupada is actually telling everyone must focus on the interest of Krishna and do our duties. But when we focus on our self-interest, which is contradictory to Krishna's interest, then miseries are certain, and therefore Arjuna was feeling so much material misery because his compassion was not based on the soul, but his compassion was based on the body, on the bodily platform. So it was waste. Now the next verse, chapter 1, text 31. न च श्रेयोनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे न कांक्षे विजयं कृष्ण न च राज्यं सुखानि च. Translation, chapter 1, text 31. I do not see how any good can come from killing my own kinsmen in this battle, nor can I, my dear Krishna, desire any subsequent victory, kingdom or happiness. See, here Arjuna is saying, first of all, he says, I don't see how any good can come from killing my own relatives. He's calling it killing. Killing my own relatives, I don't see any good. Plus, he's saying, and I don't even desire any victory, kingdom, happiness. See, what's the connection between killing? When he's talking about killing, how he can even think of, victory, happiness, kingdom. What is the connection? Sometimes like this, in Bhagavad Gita, we feel one verse and then totally disconnected another verse. So in this verse we see two sentences not so much connected. That is why, why that came, because in between, one of the acharyas comments that Krishna is looking at him. You don't see any good. You don't see any good in killing. What are you saying? Won't you get, if you kill them, won't you get, if they die in the war, won't you get kingdom? And won't you be victorious? Don't you want victory? Don't you want kingdom? Like that, he's just surprisingly looking at Arjuna. So Arjuna is saying, no, by killing them, I don't want victory, I don't want kingdom, I don't want happiness. Means he is saying, without them, how can I be happy? Again, he is focusing on his happiness. He is not focusing on what Krishna probably wanted him to do. But as a Kshatriya, his duty was to fight and to, rule, or if he dies, during the war, then he goes to sun planet. So in either cases, it was good for him. But Arjuna was not ready to see that, So we move to the next verse in the next video. Thank you very much.